sort of start with you, just get some logistics out of the way. Obviously, the Murph Challenge is a week from Sunday, Memorial Day weekend. Just kind of take us through the day and how that'll sort of work, just with heats and the workout and everything that's going on out at TCO.
Yeah. So this is going to be our third year out at TCO, the 12th year of this event where people are coming together to take on Murph, which is a workout in honor of Michael Murphy, who passed away in 2005 in Afghanistan. So the workout is a 1 mile run and then 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then another mile run. And most people that want to do it kind of RX at the standard will, if you're a male, you'll wear 20-pound weight vest and a female will wear 14 pounds. All that to say, if you hear that workout and you're like, that's crazy, it is so scalable. And what's really important is just people coming out together and doing this workout and being in community together. So everyone will come out to do that. The event starts at around 8 a.m. Have a dedicated first responder and active military and veterans heat. So we will have them all, they're coming out in uniform and they will take on that workout as prescribed. So it'll be such a great way to honor them. And actually one of our partners, Jocko, is giving everyone, a first responder or veteran, giving them a free tub of creatine. So they're getting behind that heat as well. And then we'll have about 2 more heats of just community, people within the community. A lot of people from a gym in Golden Valley called CrossFit City of Lakes will be there. So big community show from them. And then we'll end the day with our elite heats, which will be people that are competing to, be first, second, or third in this workout. And they will get some pretty awesome prizes from Yeti, GoRuck, Bear Complex, Tupu. Just we're gonna swag them out. So we will also have an opening ceremony where National Guard and United Heroes League will be present, and cool raffle prizes. It's just going to be a good event overall.
Do you have any sort of ballpark guess as to how much money this is going to make for the United Heroes League, or maybe how much money you made last year, as sort of a barometer for how much we're looking at here?
Yeah, so last year we made $20,000 for them, and we're looking at hitting that goal again this year. 2 years ago we hit $10,000, so we've continued to see an increase and a grow in this event. So we're happy to get the community around this and be able to provide United Heroes League with that.
That's incredible. When you think about the impact that makes, how cool is that to be a part of that with Framework events, just to know that you're not only raising money, but you're also sort of recognizing, military that give their lives daily for us to keep our freedom. Which is what is it like to just have that impact with a company like Framework that you work for?
Was that for me, Jeff, or Joey?
Yeah, for you, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Joey. Do you need to ask that question again for the recording?
Yeah, that's fine. Just sort of, what is it like just to work for a company like Framework that puts something like this together, or at least helps, put the event on to honor military and to raise money for military, knowing that, many people think of this as a holiday weekend, and it's only a holiday weekend because military fight for our freedom. So what is it like to be, part of a group that puts on that type of impact event?
Yeah, it's so awesome to work for a company that, believes in this and has a mission and vision to be able to go out there. And Framework doesn't see any money from this as an event management company. We pass all the money on to United Heroes League. So it's just awesome for them to support it and for us to be able to come out and, give our Memorial Day weekend to work for people to come out and have a really good event and a good time together. So it is awesome.
And there are other CrossFit gyms that are part of this too. I know last year there were 3 or 4 gyms along with City of Lakes that were part of this too.
Yes, so City of Lakes is a big one. We'll have Fit House as well out there supporting us. A few people from Tangletown, Alpha Fitness, the St. Louis Park kind of lifetime aspect. And then we have a lot of people coming out from Fully Vested, which is they're in multiple gyms. It's a program that helps people fighting addiction and brings fitness into their lives. So we'll have a lot of people coming out from that community as well.
Okay, great. Joey, we'll switch gears to you here. I'm gonna sort of throw Katie under the bus here because the whole reason this got started is we both go to City Lakes and we know each other from there pretty well. So we have that partnership, that relationship, and she reached out to me a few weeks ago to try and get something like this started so we can promote the event. First of all, how long have you been with United Heroes League, and kind of what do you do in your role there?
So I've been with United Heroes League for 7 or 8 years now. So actually my dad, Shane Hudella, started it back in 2009. And then so during high school, I started working part-time for him, just kind of working in the warehouse, getting equipment orders out. But then my role has expanded to overseeing the confidence course, which is our full-scale military obstacle course, overseeing our outdoor ice rink in the wintertime, as long as overseeing the maintenance crew and the warehouse still. So kind of day-to-day operations is what I'm doing there.
Okay. And what's your affiliation with the military, and just how long have you been experienced with that with the United Heroes League?
Yeah, so my dad served for 24 years. I was lucky enough where he didn't have to go overseas he went before I was born, so not till after. So I didn't have to deal with that hardship of him leaving and not being without him for a little while. Whereas some of those families, they do struggle with that, where one or two parents or both can get deployed at the same time. And then you got to stay with grandma and grandpa. So I'm incredibly lucky to have my dad for the last 23 years of my life at home.
Have you ever done Murph?
I have not. No, I lift, but I don't run.
He's coming out. We're bringing him out this year.
I am coming out, but I'm not doing any workouts.
Well, I mean, what kind of goes through your head when you think about a workout like that, knowing that hero workouts are different than your typical CrossFit class workout where, you know, you're giving everything you have for however long it takes you to do it. People give their blood, sweat, and tears to this, knowing that it goes back to supporting the military. Just what's it like, when you see that workout, what do you think?
Yeah, it's incredible to see it. All these folks coming out and putting their blood, sweat, and tears into it, literally, for military families. It's awesome. The story behind Michael Murphy is incredible too. That's the Lone Survivor movie, if I'm not mistaken. So it's watching that and then reading about it. Everybody coming out to support that and give back to veterans is just incredible, in my opinion.
Can you speak to just the general impact that something like this, and I know our gym is also hosting a Hero Walk Marathon this weekend where teams get together. Everybody that's a part of it is paid a fee to be involved in it, and that money goes to you guys. Just $20,000 to me is a lot of money for something like this. I don't know, how those goals are set. I don't know, how that all comes together, but just knowing that this kind of money goes to the United Heroes League, just what kind of impact does that have on your organization?
Yeah, so a couple of different things that we do. Like for instance, we send out sports equipment to military families at no cost. So they don't pay a penny for shipping costs. We ship all over the nation. So 20 grand will get us through almost a year of shipping. And we also get grants that we do. We do a spring cycle and a fall cycle. And we get hundreds of families that apply for grants for financial aid. So we're able to output more of our benefits for these military families that are facing hard times.
And just what does it mean to you to have an event like this? People come out and pay their respects to military. I kind of made the point to Katie earlier that it sort of irks me a little bit when people call this a holiday weekend, because it's only a holiday weekend because guys like guys like military fight for what we have every day and give their lives for it. What does it mean to you to have this event be affiliated with you guys and help help out military families with kids getting access to sports?
Yeah, it's awesome. We couldn't do our mission without donors like you guys. So that's mainly what we rely on most. We really appreciate everything and we love it. We love seeing all the families coming out. The last couple of years I've been there, so seeing people bring out their full families, and there are military members that come out and do it there too. So seeing everybody kind of come together as one community, it's great. It's incredible, and we appreciate everything.
What overall impact has maybe Murph's legacy had on you or had on people with United Heroes League?
Yeah, so I got a buddy who's really into CrossFit. So he's done one of them. He said it's hell, but that's him. So, and that's kind of something that me and him bonded over a little bit too, is I like to lift weights. He likes to do CrossFit. So we kind of talked through it a little bit. So it's incredible seeing people evolve from it. Basically, it's a big step in people's life to do the Murph workout as well.
We actually had a hero workout in our gym a few weeks ago that one of the members in my class actually knew the guy who we were honoring, and it sort of became a little overwhelming and emotional. Just what does that say about how we try to honor our service members every year, whether it be through Murph or otherwise donating, just the impact that can have?
Yeah, I can't put a price on people serving their country. The military members that do it, they sign up, they put their lives on the line. I don't know if we could ever repay that as much as we're trying our best to. In my mind, it's incredible what they do. They know what they're signing up for, and it's incredible. We love it. We love giving back to them, everything that they do, and we just want to help them get better emotionally, mentally, physically with their lives through sports as well.
And maybe that kind of answers what I'm going to ask here, but just kind of what's your passion and what was your why with becoming affiliated with United Heroes League?
Yeah, so originally when we first started, we were just mainly hockey equipment. And my family's a big hockey family. My dad was a goalie. I'm a goalie. And I got 3 brothers, and they were all goalies as well. So we put my parents through the ringer. So after that, just kind of going into it part-time and seeing it evolve from mainly just hockey equipment to start. We started getting tickets to sporting events. The Wild, the Twins, the Vikings, they've all partnered with us, as well as different teams throughout the US as well. And then we have athletes that partner with us too. For instance, Kirill Kaprizov, he's a big partner of ours. Jacob Middleton. There was one on the Timberwolves, Tyus Jones. I think he's over in Washington now. But then it's just kind of grown too, we have over 200 athletes that give either time, tickets, just back to these military families to create everlasting memories that these families may not have had.
Is it also kind of cool to have it at TCO, the home of the Vikings, where they practice and put their efforts in before the season starts? Kind of cool to have it at a huge venue like that.
Yeah. TCO is actually a big partner of ours as well. So TCO donates a lot of their time and their staff as well to partner with us. So it's great to see United Heroes League, TCO, Vikings Lakes, the Murph Challenge, and everybody come together to support a great cause.
Katie, back to you for maybe 1 or 2 quick ones here. Can you speak to, I don't know where registration for the event is at, but can you speak to how many did it last year and how many you're expecting this year in terms of actual people?
Last year we had roughly about 200 people come out, and we're looking at that or a little bit more for this year as well. So hoping to increase those numbers as we get a little bit closer. Everyone likes to wait till the last minute to sign up for an event. But yeah, we're expecting that similar number as last year.
I just submitted my registration yesterday through the Hero Wad Marathon, so I will be there Sunday morning in the City of Lakes heat.
Thank
just
you,
how
Jeff.
excited are you? I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. I'm always one to throw myself out there for military style events or to show my appreciation for what they do. My dad was in the Navy, so I get it. I get the work that these people go through to keep us free. So you're trying to think anything else? I'm drawing a blank. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting or that you want to add?
No, just that. I mean, I'll make sure to give you the registration link, Jeff, so that if people want to sign up, it's memorialdaychallenge.com, and we would love to have everyone out there. You don't need to belong to a gym or anything. You can show up. You can be an independent, and just throw down with each other.
And I perusing the site a little bit yesterday, I saw that fees range depending on kids or whether it's first responders or whatever the division is. Fees range, I think, from 25 to maybe a little over 100. Is that right?
Yeah. So the most an individual registration is $60. Kids are about 25, and then we have our discounted price for first responders and military sitting at I think it's $40 for them to come out and do it.
Okay.
And all of those funds are sent directly to United Heroes League.
So is that just like a check presentation at the end, or how does that all work? Is it figured out after the fact?
The fact we'll balance the checkbooks, pull out the revenue from sponsors and registration, and then we will sign a check and deliver it to United Heroes League.
Okay. And then obviously, even though some people might not actually do the workout or be there, you can still donate online, of course.
Absolutely. still donate and you can still come out and cheer people on.
Exactly.
Jeff, I'll be cheering you on.
So last year I did this. We came out. I think it was actually on Monday. We came out. You guys kept the rig up the extra day for us, and I did it. I didn't have a 20-pound vest at the time. We had a 15-pound that my wife uses, so I used that. And I actually got a 20-pounder this year for Christmas from Rogue from my in-laws. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. It took me like 62 minutes last year.
Let's go.
We'll see what the extra 5 pounds does. I'm nervous because we had a terrible Murph style workout on Monday and I was exhausted after coming back from a vacation. So it did not go well. So I am not ready, but I think most people are not ready to tackle this. So we will see what happens.
That's right.
All right. Well,